Lesson 1: Changing Cities.
It's interesting how some cities that were once bustling with activity have now become less significant over time.
Yes, it's fascinating to think about how the importance of certain places can shift due to various factors.
Exactly. Economic changes, population shifts, and advancements in technology all play a role in this.
Right. Cities that thrived on industries may decline when those industries move elsewhere or become obsolete.
I wonder how the communities in those areas adapt to these changes, especially when their livelihoods are affected.
It's definitely a challenge, but some cities manage to reinvent themselves by focusing on tourism or new industries.
Yes, and that resilience can lead to revitalization, bringing new life to areas that seemed forgotten.
Absolutely. It's inspiring to see how people can come together to forge a new identity for their city.
I think it highlights the importance of flexibility and creativity in urban planning and community building.
Lesson 2: New Friends.
I recently moved into a nice new home, and I'm starting to meet my new friends in the neighborhood.
That's wonderful. Making new friends can really help you feel settled in a new place.
Absolutely. It's nice to have people to connect with, especially when you're in unfamiliar surroundings.
Yes, and having a supportive community can make all the difference during the transition.
I agree. Speaking of new friends, I have a goldfish, and I don't think goldfish can smile either, but it looks like mine has a happy demeanor.
That's cute. It's funny how pets can bring joy and companionship into our lives, even if they can't express it like we do.
Exactly. Watching it swim around brings a sense of calm and happiness to my day.
Pets really have a way of brightening our moods, don't they?
They do. I think having a little creature to take care of adds a nice touch to settling in.
Lesson 3: Overcoming Nervousness.
If you're feeling nervous about something, remember that we're here to help you through it.
Thank you. It's comforting to know that I have support, especially when facing something new.
Exactly. We all feel nervous sometimes, and it's completely normal.
Yes, but knowing I can rely on friends makes it easier to manage those feelings.
For sure. What can I do for you to help ease your nerves?
I think just talking about it helps, and maybe some encouragement would be nice.
Absolutely. You've got this. Just take it one step at a time, and remember that it's okay to feel uncertain.
Thank you. I appreciate your support, it really means a lot.
Anytime. We can tackle this together, and I know you'll come out stronger on the other side.
Lesson 4: Business in Angola.
I saw that doing business in Angola is a desperately slow process, which can be quite challenging.
Yes, that's true. The bureaucracy can make it difficult for entrepreneurs to get things done efficiently.
Exactly. It seems like navigating regulations can be a significant hurdle for many businesses there.
And it's unfortunate because Angola has so much potential with its natural resources and vibrant culture.
Yes, but without a streamlined process, it can deter investment and growth opportunities.
I agree. A central focus on improving infrastructure and communication could really help businesses thrive.
For sure. It's all about creating an environment that fosters entrepreneurship and innovation.
Definitely. With the right support, Angola could see a surge in business activity that benefits everyone.
I hope future reforms can make a positive impact and encourage growth in the region.
Lesson 5: Competition in Sports.
However, there will no doubt be strong competition from countries that have traditionally had very strong teams in sports.
Yes, that's true. It's going to be challenging for new contenders to break through established powerhouses.
Exactly. The experience and training that comes with a strong sports tradition can be hard to compete against.
And those countries often have robust support systems for their athletes, which can give them an edge.
Yes, but it's also exciting to see emerging teams rise and challenge the status quo.
Definitely. It adds an element of unpredictability to competitions, making them more thrilling to watch.
I agree. Each tournament could potentially showcase a new team that surprises everyone.
Yes, and that's what makes sports so captivating. The possibility of an underdog story always exists.
It keeps the spirit of competition alive and encourages athletes to strive for greatness, regardless of their background.
Lesson 6: Outdoor Plans.
Sounds good to me. Should we bring anything like snacks or water for our outing?
Yes, packing some snacks is always a great idea. It keeps our energy up while we're out exploring.
I agree. Plus, having some refreshments can make the experience even more enjoyable.
Exactly. I love having a little picnic while taking in the scenery.
Me too. It's a perfect way to relax and appreciate the great outdoors.
Yes, and sharing food always brings a sense of camaraderie during outings.
Exactly. What snacks do you think we should prepare?
Maybe some fruit, nuts, and sandwiches would be a good mix.
That sounds delicious. I'll make sure to bring plenty of water to stay hydrated as well.
Lesson 7: Healthy Choices.
Your gym routine sounds impressive. Yes, I try to eat healthy to support my fitness goals.
That's great. Nutrition is such an important part of maintaining a healthy lifestyle.
Absolutely. I believe that what we eat can significantly impact our performance and energy levels.
Yes, and it's vital to find a balance between enjoying food and making nutritious choices.
Exactly. I've been trying to incorporate more whole foods and vegetables into my meals.
That's a smart move. Whole foods provide essential nutrients that our bodies need.
Yes, and they often taste so much better than processed alternatives.
I completely agree. Cooking with fresh ingredients can be so rewarding.
It really is. I think meal prep helps me stay on track with my eating habits.
Lesson 8, Affordable Pasta.
Pasta? That sounds perfect. Is it expensive to make?
No, it's quite affordable, especially when you use simple ingredients.
That's great to hear. I love dishes that are both delicious and budget friendly.
Exactly. You can create a fantastic meal without breaking the bank.
I agree. Plus, pasta is so versatile, you can dress it up with different sauces and toppings.
Yes, and it's easy to prepare, making it a go-to option for many.
I love how you can customize it to suit any taste or dietary preference.
Absolutely. Whether you prefer a classic marinara or something more adventurous, pasta fits the bill.
I think we should definitely plan a pasta night soon. It sounds like a lot of fun.
Lesson 9, Creative Projects.
Starting with a simple picture frame could be a good idea for a creative project.
Yes, that's a great suggestion. It allows for a lot of personal expression and creativity.
Exactly. You can decorate it in so many ways, whether with paint, fabric, or even natural elements.
Yes, and it's a wonderful way to showcase your favorite photos or artwork.
I love the idea of making it a gift too. Personalized frames always feel special.
Absolutely. It shows thoughtfulness and effort, which is always appreciated.
Plus, it can be a fun activity to do with friends or family.
Yes. Crafting together can create lasting memories while being productive.
I think this could be a perfect weekend project. We should definitely give it a try.
Lesson 10, Aligning Education with Goals.
Our education should align with our long term goals to ensure we're on the right path.
Absolutely. It's essential to choose courses and programs that support our future aspirations.
Yes, and having a clear vision of what we want to achieve can guide our decisions.
Exactly. It makes studying more meaningful when we know how it fits into our overall plans.
I agree. It's important to seek out opportunities that will help us grow and develop the necessary skills.
Yes, and connecting with mentors can also provide valuable insights into our chosen fields.
That's a great point. Networking can open doors and lead to new opportunities.
Absolutely. It's all about being proactive and taking charge of our educational journey.
I think with the right mindset and resources, we can create a successful future for ourselves.
Lesson 11, Snowfall Around the World.
It's fascinating how, in many parts of the world, people never see any snow at all.
Absolutely. It's hard to imagine a winter without the white blanket covering the ground.
Yes, and snow only falls when there is sufficient moisture in the atmosphere.
That's true. The conditions have to be just right for snow to form, which isn't the case everywhere.
Exactly. Some regions have climates that simply don't allow for snowfall, like deserts and tropical areas.
Yes, and it's interesting to think about how weather patterns vary so dramatically around the globe.
It really is. I wonder how people in those warmer climates experience winter celebrations without snow.
That's a great point. They may have different traditions that reflect their environment instead.
Yes, and it can be a reminder of how diverse our world is in terms of climate and culture.
Lesson 12, Mini Adventures.
Riding a bike in the city is like a mini adventure every time you hop on.
I completely agree. Each ride offers something new to discover, whether it's a hidden park or a new cafe.
Exactly. It keeps things exciting, and you never know what you might come across.
Yes, and the freedom of cycling allows you to explore areas that you might miss in a car.
That's true. Plus, it's a great way to stay active while enjoying the outdoors.
Absolutely. I love the feeling of the wind in my hair as I ride.
It's such a refreshing experience. Do you have a favorite route you like to take?
Yes, there's a lovely path along the river that's perfect for cycling and has beautiful views.
That sounds wonderful. I think I need to join you on that ride sometime.
Lesson 13, Musical Family.
Music is such an important part of my life. My family is very musical.
That's fantastic. Having a musical family can create such a rich cultural experience.
Yes, my father plays the guitar, and he often teaches me some of his favorite songs.
That's wonderful. Learning music from a family member can be such a bonding experience.
Absolutely. It creates a special connection and allows us to share moments through music.
Yes, and it's great that you have someone to inspire you and guide your musical journey.
I think it helps keep the family tradition alive, and we often have jam sessions together.
That sounds like so much fun. It must be a great way to unwind and enjoy each other's company.
Definitely. Music has a unique way of bringing people together, doesn't it?
Lesson 14, Data Gathering.
I'll gather the necessary data for our discussion so that we can make informed decisions.
Great. Having solid information will help us understand the situation better.
Yes, and it will also provide a clearer picture when we present our ideas to the team.
Exactly. I think it's crucial to base our discussions on facts rather than assumptions.
I completely agree. Data driven decisions tend to be more effective in achieving desired outcomes.
Yes, and I appreciate your commitment to thorough research, it really makes a difference.
Thank you. I believe that preparation is key, especially when discussing important topics.
Absolutely. Let's reconvene tomorrow to review the findings and brainstorm our next steps.
Sounds like a plan. I'm looking forward to our discussion and seeing what insights we uncover.
Lesson 15, Comfort in Healthcare.
It can be a bit frightening to visit the doctor, but knowing that the doctors and nurses are very nice helps.
Yes, it's important to feel comfortable and supported in those situations.
Absolutely. Their job is to make you better, and they genuinely care about your well being.
Exactly. I think a compassionate healthcare team can make all the difference during a visit.
Yes, and it's reassuring to know they are trained to handle our concerns with professionalism.
Definitely. It's a reminder that we're not alone in these experiences, they're there to help us.
I agree. Having a positive attitude from healthcare providers can ease a lot of anxiety.
Yes, and it encourages patients to communicate openly about their concerns.
I think that transparency is vital for building trust in the patient provider relationship.
Lesson 16: Trailblazing Firefighters.
She is one of the first female firefighters in her area, and that's incredibly inspiring.
Yes, it's amazing to see women breaking barriers in traditionally male dominated fields.
Absolutely. Jennifer works hard every day, proving that dedication and courage know no gender.
Yes, and it's important for young girls to see role models like her in various professions.
Exactly. It shows that they can pursue any career they're passionate about, regardless of stereotypes.
I agree. Her commitment to her job and community is truly commendable.
Yes, and I think it encourages others to challenge norms and strive for their dreams.
Definitely. It's exciting to see how diversity in the workforce can lead to positive change.
I hope more women feel empowered to join her and pursue careers in firefighting and other fields.
Lesson 17: Running Routine.
I love running too. It's such a great way to stay fit and clear your mind.
Yes, but my old shoes aren't doing the trick anymore. I think it's time for a new pair.
That's important. Having the right footwear can really affect your running experience.
Absolutely. I've noticed my feet start to hurt after longer runs, which is a sign I need new shoes.
Yes, and a good pair can improve your performance and help prevent injuries.
Exactly. I've been researching some good options that provide support and comfort.
That's smart. It's worth investing in quality shoes to enhance your running routine.
Yes, and I'm excited to try out some new trails once I have the right gear.
I can't wait to join you. Running in new places is always an adventure.
Lesson 18: Trip Planning.
Yes, I made a reservation at a lovely boutique hotel for our trip, and I think we're going to enjoy it.
That sounds wonderful. Boutique hotels often have such unique charm and character.
Exactly. I love how they often provide a more personalized experience compared to larger chains.
Yes, and the attention to detail can really make a stay memorable.
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to exploring the area around the hotel as well.
Me too. It's always nice to discover hidden gems in a new city.
Yes, and I think we'll have the chance to try some local cuisine while we're there.
Definitely. Food is such an important part of travel, and I can't wait to indulge.
It's going to be a fantastic trip. I'm really excited about our plans.
Lesson 19, Flavorful Tajine.
What were the flavors like in the tagine you had? I've heard it has a perfect blend of spices.
Oh, it was incredible. The tagine had a perfect blend of aromatic spices that made every bite delightful.
That sounds amazing. I love how Moroccan dishes often combine sweet and savory elements.
Yes, and the tender meat cooked with vegetables created a comforting, rich flavor.
I can only imagine how the spices meld together during the slow cooking process.
Exactly. It really enhances the dish, making it taste even better over time.
I think I need to try making tagine at home. It sounds like a fun culinary adventure.
Definitely. Once you gather the right ingredients, it's quite rewarding to cook.
I'm excited to experiment with different recipes and find the one I love most.
Lesson 20, Unwinding Together.
Unwinding after a busy week sounds perfect. Do we have any budget restrictions for this trip?
That's a good question. I think we should plan carefully to ensure we stay within our limits.
Yes, and it'll help us enjoy our time without worrying about overspending.
Exactly. Setting a budget allows us to prioritize what's most important for our trip.
I agree. We can allocate funds for activities, meals, and any special experiences we want to have.
Yes. It's all about finding a balance between enjoying ourselves and being responsible.
I think we can have an amazing time while still being mindful of our budget.
Absolutely. Planning ahead will make our trip enjoyable and stress-free.
I'm looking forward to our adventure, especially with all the thoughtful planning we're doing.
Lesson 21, Favorite Genres.
That's great. Do you have any favorite genres when it comes to books?
I'm really into mystery novels. There's something about solving puzzles that keeps me hooked.
Mystery novels are fantastic. The suspense and twists can be so thrilling, can't they?
Absolutely. I love the way they challenge me to think ahead and piece together clues.
Yes, and the satisfaction of figuring out the mystery before the big reveal is unbeatable.
Exactly. Do you have a favorite mystery book or author?
I really enjoy Agatha Christie, her plots are so intricate and well crafted.
She's a classic. Her characters are always so well developed, which adds depth to the story.
I agree. It's interesting how her stories often reflect the social issues of her time as well.
Lesson 22, Remote Island.
I recently read about a very small island that was over 4,000 kilometers from New Guinea.
That's fascinating. I can only imagine how isolated it must be, given such a distance.
Yes, it's remarkable to think about the unique culture and lifestyle the inhabitants might have.
Absolutely. Isolation can lead to very distinct traditions and ways of living.
I wonder how they manage resources and trade with the mainland, if at all.
Good point. It must be quite challenging to maintain a sustainable lifestyle on such a remote island.
Yes, and I'd love to know how they adapt to their environment and what innovations they create.
Definitely. Islands like that often have fascinating stories to tell about resilience and ingenuity.
I think exploring such places could offer incredible insights into human adaptation and survival.
Lesson 23: Technology Evolution.
So, what's coming next in technology? I agree that it keeps evolving at a remarkable pace.
Yes, it's incredible how quickly advancements are made, often changing our daily lives in unexpected ways.
Exactly. Just think about how smartphones have transformed communication and access to information.
Absolutely. They've made everything more convenient, but they also raise questions about privacy and security.
Yes, and with each new advancement, we have to navigate the implications that come with it.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Embracing innovation while being mindful of its effects on society.
Definitely. I wonder what the next big breakthrough will be and how it will shape our future.
It's exciting to think about, and it's essential to stay informed and adaptable as new technologies emerge.
Yes, being proactive can help us make the most of these changes while mitigating potential downsides.
Lesson 24: Homemade Dinner.
A delicious evening sounds perfect. I can't wait to enjoy some homemade food together.
Agreed. Let's make it the best homemade dinner we can, filled with our favorite dishes.
Yes, and cooking together can be so much fun. It's a great way to bond and share ideas.
Absolutely. Plus, it's rewarding to create something tasty from scratch.
What do you have in mind for the menu? I think a pasta dish could be a hit.
That sounds delightful. We could pair it with a fresh salad and some homemade bread.
Perfect. I love the idea of making everything from scratch, it adds a personal touch.
Yes, and we can experiment with flavors to make the meal even more special.
I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a memorable evening filled with good food and great company.
Lesson 25: Positive Online Environment.
That's a great approach. Creating a positive online environment is so important for everyone.
Absolutely. It helps foster healthy interactions and encourages people to express themselves freely.
Yes, and when people feel safe online, they're more likely to participate in discussions and share their ideas.
Exactly. It's vital to promote kindness and respect in online communities.
I agree. Implementing guidelines in moderation can really help maintain that positive atmosphere.
Definitely. It's all about building a supportive community where everyone feels valued.
Yes, and small actions, like complimenting others or offering constructive feedback, can go a long way.
Absolutely. It sets a tone that encourages others to follow suit, creating a ripple effect.
I think we can all contribute to making the online space better, and it starts with us.
Lesson 26: Valuing Creativity.
When it comes to art, heart and soul are worth so much, you must decide what you think a writer is worth.
That's a profound thought. It really reflects how we perceive the value of creativity and effort in our work.
Exactly. Each artist brings their unique perspective, and that has intrinsic value.
Yes, and it's important to recognize that creativity often involves vulnerability and emotional investment.
Absolutely. The value we place on a creator's work can impact their confidence and willingness to share.
I agree. Supporting artists by acknowledging their worth can foster a thriving creative community.
Yes, and it encourages more people to express themselves and pursue their passions.
Exactly. It's all about valuing the diverse contributions that creativity brings to our lives.
I think recognizing that value can inspire future generations of artists to keep creating.
Lesson 27: Learning from Experiences.
Good things can come from everything that happens, even from setbacks. Last year, I broke my ankle when I was walking on an icy sidewalk.
Oh no. That sounds painful and frustrating. How did you cope with it?
At first, I was really discouraged, but I tried to focus on what I could learn from the experience.
That's a great mindset. It's amazing how challenges can teach us resilience and adaptability.
Exactly. I learned to appreciate the little things, like being able to walk without pain.
Yes, and it must have given you a new perspective on health and mobility.
Definitely. It reminded me to be grateful for my body and to take care of it.
I think that's a valuable lesson for all of us. How are you feeling now?
Much better, thank you. I've been more careful during winter ever since.
Lesson 28: Classic Flavors.
If we're considering desserts, why not try something classic? How about vanilla?
That sounds simple but always a crowd pleaser. Vanilla has such a rich and comforting flavor.
Exactly. It's versatile and can be paired with so many different ingredients.
Yes, and it can be the perfect base for more elaborate desserts as well.
I love how vanilla can elevate a dish, whether it's ice cream, cake, or even custard.
Definitely. Plus, using high-quality vanilla extract can make a huge difference in taste.
I agree. It's worth investing in good ingredients to truly enhance the flavor.
Yes, and it makes the whole experience of making and enjoying dessert even more special.
I'm excited to bake something delicious. Classic flavors never go out of style.
Lesson 29: Understanding Expectations.
Maintaining eye contact during conversations helps us understand each other's expectations and emotions.
Absolutely. It shows that you are engaged and genuinely interested in what the other person is saying.
Yes, and it can create a sense of trust and connection between people.
Exactly. When you look someone in the eye, it makes the interaction feel more personal.
I agree. It's fascinating how body language can convey so much without words.
Yes, and being aware of these nonverbal cues can improve our communication skills significantly.
Definitely. It's all about being present and attentive to the person you're speaking with.
I think practicing this can lead to deeper and more meaningful conversations.
Absolutely. The more we understand each other, the better our relationships can become.
Lesson 30: Teaching painting.
Wow, that's impressive. Have you ever considered teaching painting to others?
Thank you. I've thought about it, but I wasn't sure if I'd be good at it.
I believe you would be fantastic at it. Sharing your passion can inspire others to explore their creativity.
That's a nice thought. I guess teaching can also deepen my own understanding of the art.
Exactly. When you teach, you often learn even more about your craft.
Yes, and it could be fulfilling to see others grow and develop their skills.
Absolutely. Plus, it's a great way to build a community of like minded artists.
I like that idea. Maybe I should start with a small workshop and see how it goes.
That sounds like a perfect plan. I think you'd enjoy it, and others would benefit from your knowledge.